What's up and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 248. This time, Wonder fucked up the beginning of the podcast. Luckily, we didn't have to redo very much.
Yep. See, I do it to where it's only a couple seconds. When you do it, however...
It's an entire episode or at least 20 minutes.
Yes. So...
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, how you been? I don't know. I haven't talked to you since, I guess, darts. I forgot darts happened.
Right.
Darts feels like it was a year ago, dude. I don't know why.
I know, dude.
I don't know how that, like, when we think about when the pandemic happened, you know, like 2020, we're like, oh, that feels like it was like a year ago. But then I try to think about July and it feels like it was 20 years ago. I don't understand how that works. It's been a long fucking year, dude.
I agree.
Every day feels like it's 20 days.
Yep. Every day I'm shuffling. Yeah. Just been killing myself up on the mountain.
Did you ever get Cody as Oak?
No. We finally had a slim opportunity, but there was also a bunch of deer in the area, and the deer ran and spooked the elk also, and so we got busted by the deer.
I almost got a deer the other day, but I didn't know if I could. I didn't know if we had talked to, because, you know, not going to say full names, but, you know, Bobby now farms the field down below us. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if we'd ever talked to him, and when I saw the deer, it was on, their land. And I'm like, I mean, I could just do it and nobody would know. And I'm like, that's not okay, though. But apparently we talked to him, so now it's just like, so you're saying I just sat there and stared at a deer when I could have just... That's fucked up. All right. When I initially saw the deer, I did not think it was a deer. It was very weird. Maybe it wasn't. It did not look like a deer initially.
It was one of those things.
Yeah, maybe, dude. And maybe I should have shot it. Or maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it was divine intervention. Maybe Odin was like, nah, you're good, dog. You're good. I'm pretty sure if you shot and it was not a deer, all you would do is piss it off. Yeah. But I didn't think it was something like that. I honestly, you know that run that like dogs and wolves do when they're like chasing something down, the like head down real low and like moving really fast. Mm-hmm. It was like that. So I was like, is that a fucking wolf? Because it was huge, like super tall for what it, is that a wolf? And then I open the door and it's a deer. I'm like, it's not moving like it just was. What the fuck? So it might have been the other thing. It was weird. That's what I know.
Well, what freaks me out is you live like right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm almost closer to it than you are.
Maybe. Yeah. Now you have to be worried about the things I see out here.
Yeah.
It'll never be as bad as the one night that I thought you were at my house. So it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was sitting out on the deck smoking a cigarette. It's like 2 a.m. And it was 100% your voice from the corner of my house that just said my name. I have never stopped smoking a cigarette faster. I just flicked that shit out in the field and walked in. I'm like, because if you remember, that was the one weird night where you like woke up the next day and you're like, why'd you text me at 2 a.m.? I was like, just curious. That was why.
Make sure you weren't dead or something, you know?
No, more making sure. Well, if that was you, I was going to feel kind of like a dick. So I was like, I'll just text him. And yeah, because it's like the smart thing is don't respond, just leave.
Uh-huh.
And then if it was you, I'd feel like a dick, but you'd get it. At least to a degree.
Right.
You know,
but
I'm
also,
more superstitious than you. Right. Why are you there at 2 a.m. without saying anything and just like walking up? That's weird as hell.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, That's why I just flicked the cigarette and went inside. I wasn't
it's
doing
nice
it.
to know that I haunt you even when I'm not there.
Oh, that's not the only time that's happened, and yours is not the only voice I've heard. And I can't actually hear voices in my head, so something made that noise.
Right.
Like, that is actually not how my brain works. I cannot physically hear voices the way everybody else can. So, aphantasia. It was great. Miller loves making fun of me for that, and it's pretty fucked up. I can't lie.
Huh.
It's like his favorite thing to do.
See, maybe that's why you can think a lot better than most people.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or at least better than me, because all I have is nothing but noise in my head.
See,
that
but
makes
it's
it
like,
really hard for me to think.
I don't know how to describe mine. Like, it's just a jumble of words. Like, I don't hear them. I don't see them. Like, I still have a thought process. I still have even like an internal dialogue. It's not in voices. It's not my voice. It's not other people's voices. It's not a voice. It's just like words. It's just thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's almost how I'd picture like a computer.
Huh. Yeah. No. Based
No,
on
that's
the
not
mood
me.
I'm in,
Well, I mean, all brains are computers, but that's a topic
right.
for a different day.
But my mind is based on mood, and that's the voice I hear when I'm narrating my life from within my mind. It's quite interesting.
That is interesting. All right, you're gonna have to sit up a little straighter, or just like slide your chair over, because you are like 90% off screen.
Oh well, I can't tell. So
I know. But
all I see is it looks like it's fine on my end.
yeah,
so.
I know, because you've got a bigger camera angle on your end, because I have to change it for the recording. I don't know if this is better or not. There's less empty space, and I like that more.
Right.
I don't know the best way to go about it. I don't know.
So,
yeah.
You've been enjoying the new Call of Duty?
Oh, did you watch that video today? Is that what you're trying to talk about?
I watched the most of it.
I've been describing it to people as this is basically just a Fitz video, and people were like, "It's that like that aggressive?" I'm like, "Yeah, kinda. There are no slurs, but outside of that, it's a Fitz video."
Yeah. Yep.
It's funny though, man.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked? I have another like 45 minutes of footage from that recording session that I've still got to edit through. So there's another one coming at least. I just need another night where like Jedi's free, you're free, and Anthony's free, and the four of us just play Call of Duty all night, making dumbass jokes like that. How much worse will it get? Next time I'm not having my face cam though. That much I know.
Really?
Yeah. It was just weird. It doesn't fit the vibe of the video. You don't need it. And if I can, and I'll caption it next time instead of how I did it. That's really weird.
Well, I just bought the game.
Good.
And
again, you still didn't need to. If you would have just Game Pass, man. Cheaper and more games and Call of Duty.
But anyway, I'm trying to download it. Spent a long time downloading it. Got to the installation part. It's going really slow on that. Gets the 99, 100 after like 3 hours, and then it decides that there was an error, and now it's restarting again.
Love that.
Yeah. Yep.
Love that.
So probably won't even get to play it today. So because I still have a football game I have to play, and I have to go to work tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late.
Don't worry, I couldn't join you today anyways.
Yeah. Well, I didn't necessarily need you to join me. It's just I wanted to play it a little bit just to see how I, felt about it.
Right.
I hear there's issues with it, but that's every Call of Duty
Well, I
game.
was going to say, hey, it's every modern Call of Duty, basically, since Black Ops 3. The spawns suck.
Mother God.
What are you doing?
Opening a window is hot in here. And my window is, like, sealed shut.
This fucking guy. Where did all those views come from, and why is it so disliked? What the fuck?
Which video?
The rebuilding the Panthers one spiked in views today, but it's got like a 25% like to dislike ratio, so that's like really bad. Why do people not like? What, do you not like that I kept Bryce Young? Do you just not like Cam Newton? What? Because that was the strategy I did. I was like, I don't want to make a new coach. I just want to be the owner and deal with everything that way. And then it makes you pick a thing, and then you have to name your owner and former players an option. So I was like, oh, I'll just make Cam Newton buy the Panthers and save them. That sounds really cool. So, like, he's like the headline on the thumbnail, too, is like Cam bought Carolina, which would be sick, actually. I don't know what thing got people upset. Weird.
I don't know. NFL fans are just haters, so
that's also true.
I've never seen so much hate towards the Bills, even when
they deserve it.
They were terrible.
They deserve it. They're the Bills.
I mean, so does everybody else.
No,
I guess.
No, they deserve it because Josh Allen.
Oh, that's the only reason they win. Okay.
Well, I mean, hey, at least we finally saw real Josh Allen one more time. Been missing that guy.
Well, at least he decided to do it against a bad team and not against a good team.
Right? Oh, dude. I do think yesterday, for me, weirdly, as bad as both quarterbacks of these two teams played, I already said it a few weeks ago that the Vikings and Lions are the class of the NFC and it's not close. I think yesterday solidified that. Mm-hmm. Your quarterback's throwing a combined 8 interceptions and still winning games. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Both the Lions and Vikings shouldn't have been in those games, but it's the rest of the team saying, no, we're good enough. Just figure it out. Vikings doing that with a kicker and a long snapper who have been on the team for 4 days is pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
They got game balls. John Parker Romo, 4 of 4 in his NFL career now. Let's go. It definitely helped that we got to play against Mac Jones. That definitely wasn't a bad thing. I think a 3 interception game like that against a real football team would be scary. But with the way our defense played, I don't know if it would have mattered. But much like the Colts game, the Jaguars game confuses me. When you look at the Vikings had 43 minutes in time of possession. The Jaguars had the ball for 17 minutes.
That's a big difference.
And it was a 5-point game. The Vikings had 400 yards of offense to the Jaguars having less than 150. Like, bruh.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, so stupid, dude. And then the Jaguars still had a chance until one of their players decided to start throwing punches at the end of the game after they got a stop, giving the Vikings a first down to just kneel it out. I got to double check how Doug Peterson hasn't been fired yet. I hope I'm wrong and he has, and I just was asleep. But I don't think he has been, which is insane. Yeah. How did the Jaguars not fire their coach?
Yeah. I mean, punches were thrown in the Bills game, too.
Yeah, but like...
that one Colts D lineman was just punching Josh Allen in the face.
Deserved, honestly.
I was swatting at the ball. Bullshit. All you could see was his head. He's like, pow, pow.
Dude, that's insane. Colts lose again. Their offense looks like shit. Colts head coach Shane Steichen. Joe will be the starter at the Jets. Why, dude? I get Anthony Richardson fucked up by pulling himself out of that game. But this weird tripling down on the punishment, but also pretending it's because the other guy gives you a better chance to win, when the other guy has made your offense worse than it ever was with Anthony Richardson, that's not telling your team anything good, and that's not telling Anthony Richardson anything good. Anthony Richardson hasn't played 20 games in his career. He hasn't played 20 football games in his life. He needs to develop, and sitting on the bench watching Joe Flacco be ass at his job is not going to develop him, I promise. Right. I'm shocked Doug Peterson didn't get fired. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Like,
what the fuck?
If he's not doing good, then you might as well let the original person that wasn't do good,
right,
develop.
Especially when your options are a 22-year-old or a 40-year-old.
Right.
That's ridiculous, dude. The Colts are so dumb.
A lot of stupidity going around at the moment.
That's insane. What the fuck? What is the world saying about the Vikings today?
I don't know if you want to know.
So you remember the weird breakdancing competition in the Olympics?
Yes.
Did you see that Cam Bynum did that as the fucking celebration?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. It's so funny, dude.
I mean, it's funny.
It's funny now. It was stupid in the Olympics, but now that somebody else already did it,
it was so
right. It was stupid then, but now Cam Bynum's making it cool.
So
that's tough.
My sister was so excited to watch the breakdancing part of the Olympics. So I was like, all right, I've got to see what this is all about. So I'm sitting there watching it, and I literally watched this happen for the first time along with everybody else in the world. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought breakdancing was cool. She looks like a, oxygen-starved fish out of water. I don't know. I had to laugh. I don't know. I laughed for like 30 minutes after I watched that. My sister was like, I don't know if I'm as excited about this anymore.
I need you to check Twitter and laugh at some things. Sending you a couple DMs because it's really funny. Dude, George Pickens. Love him or hate him as a player. He is the funniest NFL player. He did not care after this interception. Also, Andrew Van Ginkel sacked Mac Jones without tackling him. He just ran through him, and that's really funny. But then the final thing I want you to see is how on earth this got called an interception after replay review. I've never been big on, like, maybe the NFL is rigged. This year is changing that for me. Major calls getting missed all of the time after replay review. If it's missed on the field, it's missed on the field. I get it. Being a referee is hard. What I don't understand is when it goes to the booth and you watch it at 17 different angles in slow motion, still getting it wrong. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, did you... George Pickens just randomly fight a guy. So good. So good. I don't know.
Bro, that pick, though.
Yeah.
I only had to see the video for a half a second to be like, oh, that's incomplete.
Yeah. He bobbles it and it hits the ground, and then he gets up still bobbling it. He never had possession. I don't even think he had possession by the time he handed it to the ref. I don't understand, dude. It got reviewed and you still got it wrong. Like, how? Why is it refs versus Vikings? What did the Vikings do? What?
Right.
Vegas gonna lose too much money if the Vikings win the Super Bowl? Tough. Fuck Vegas, dude. Fuck your gambling partners. This is why and I stand by it. We should make sports betting illegal again. It's actually ruining sports.
Yeah, well, they want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again by the skin of their teeth on every single game. I don't think I think they've only had like 2 definitive wins this year.
I don't care.
Chiefs, like
no,
the rest of them are just been like
fair.
barely getting by.
Sure, but who cares? Wins are wins. If it was the Chiefs winning this way, you wouldn't care. When it's the Vikings winning this way, I don't care. The Chiefs are winning because they're better prepared. I literally told the internet yesterday how the Broncos were going to lose in that situation. I said, first off, your defense has been stopping Mahomes all day. Go score the touchdown. Force the Chiefs to score a touchdown when you give the ball back to him, because either way, you're giving the ball back to him. Don't make it a field goal. Harrison Butker's money inside of 60. They don't have to move the ball very far.
Right.
And I said, first of all, Will Lutz is not a clutch kicker. He's going to miss either way. But I also said, and when you watch all of their kicks, watch number 54 on their protection team. He has no form. He's too wide-based, and he doesn't lift his head. He's going to get killed. You know why the Chiefs win even when they look like shit? Is because they're better prepared than everybody. If I can see that sitting at home, you know for a fact Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo have told the team about this for weeks going into this game. The Chiefs knew how to handle that situation. That's why the Chiefs keep winning. They are smarter than you. They know how to handle the situation. You don't. It's the same thing that happened in the Bucs game. The Chiefs are winning because other teams are afraid of them. That's it. You're playing too conservative, and that will always lose you the game. Conservative doesn't win in the NFL. Oh, let's just get it to overtime. We'll have a chance. No, put the ball in Baker's hands, get the 2-point, win the game. Well, Mahomes has 18 seconds. Would you rather give him 18 seconds or an entire drive in overtime? You dumb motherfucker. Right. If he does something at 18 seconds, you know what you do? You throw your hands up and you go, fucking Mahomes.
We gave him 13.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. When you give him 13, had the Bills gone for 2 there and had the lead, or maybe they did have the lead. I don't remember. That's not important. If that's okay, they have the lead. If you lose, no, they didn't. No, they did. Because it was a field goal. They had the 3-point lead.
It sent to overtime.
Right. So, okay. But let's say, I don't remember, did the Bills hit a field goal or a touchdown to tie it up? Do you remember?
Well, they had a touchdown.
Okay. So let's,
I believe they went for 2, which put them up by 3.
Okay.
I believe.
I don't remember. So,
like
okay.
that.
I'm going to use this as an example, though. As a Bills fan, are you more mad about the way you lost in that game, where let's claim they were going to drive down the field in that 18 seconds no matter what?
Right.
So are you more mad that they drove down the field, tied it up, and you went to overtime and lost? Or are you more mad if you go for 2, you have the 4-point lead, they drive down the field in that 18 seconds, score a touchdown, and you lose? I'm more mad about the overtime one because we didn't give ourselves a chance. The other way, you had the lead. Yeah, your defense fucked it up, but at least you put yourself in a position to win that game. By forcing overtime, you put yourself in position for a coin flip to probably decide it. Now, I understand it's overtime rules. The defense just needs to get a stop. I don't think people really understand what they're saying when they say that. I understand. Just have your defense make a play. That's not as simple as you make it sound. I know that in theory is perfectly simple, but who do I trust more? My entire defense to stop Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen to go get me 2 points 2 yards away from the end zone?
Right.
That should be your answer. And that is why the Bills probably don't win until you get a new head coach. McDermott isn't that bad. He's too conservative. You know why the Chiefs win these big games? Because in those moments, they go for 2. They say, we have Patrick motherfucking Mahomes. You cannot stop him. That's why the teams that are actually... The Ravens do it all the time, and they get a bunch of hype for it and a bunch of shit for it when they fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, constantly, at the end of games, when it's a 1-point game, Harbaugh lets Lamar go for 2. Because, God damn it, I trust Lamar more than I trust us to stop your entire team in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a shot at the defense either. Defense is really hard, and it's only gotten harder over the last 20 years. Every rule goes for the offense. If you're a coach, trust your goddamn quarterback. Now, I get it if your quarterback is fucking Daniel Jones. Sure, I'll trust my defense. But that's not what this is. Like, I don't understand. And so the Broncos, you get what you deserve. You played conservative, and you got beat by the better team. The more prepared team, the better coached team. I can't wait to go on this rant twice in 2 different podcasts this week, but fuck, dude. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate
how
we go, the refs are on the Chiefs' side. No, they're not. The Chiefs are on the Chiefs' side. They're just better prepared than you. Yeah, they get some calls sometimes. So does everybody.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
There's one team that feels like they don't, but maybe I'm just biased.
Well, yeah. But I feel like the Bills have a shot at beating the Chiefs if they just let Josh Allen play. Quit forcing them to try to take downs and stuff like that. Just let him play. Even if he has to use his legs, let him play.
Yeah.
I think we can win.
Oh, man.
But if we, like you said, play conservative, then it's game over.
So one of our internets is being shitty. I'm not sure whose.
It's fine.
Okay, good. Why is it yours? Why is your internet shitty?
I do not know what's going on.
You moved to the other side of the river. It's got to treat you bad over here.
It's been fine. I'm just getting like drops for some reason. Yeah, it's saying I have poor connection. It's saying my internet is fine on my PC.
Oh, maybe it's a Discord error. I don't know.
Oh, we're back.
Are we? Are we back?
I think so. It's saying signal's full again.
That's weird. It's delaying your speech or your video or something because you're like speaking and then you stop talking and your mouth moves. It's funny as hell.
I think it's a Discord thing, honestly.
It might have been. Looks like we back at this moment though.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know.
Or my router could need a restart. It is, hasn't been reset since
you shouldn't have to reset it basically ever.
Right, but I don't know.
Oh, no, there it goes again. Yikes. All right, I'm going to just yap about something. I don't know what, though. Life's been weird, man. I don't know. I don't want to just talk about football, but I don't want to talk about anything real like stupid either. Oh yeah. So, are you back?
It's trying to come back.
So, after the game, this is the reason I thought Doug Peterson was going to get fired. After the game in his press conference, a reporter asked him what was like supposed to happen on a play that Mac Jones had thrown an interception. And he's just like, I'm not going to go through the details of the play because you guys wouldn't be able to figure it out. No need to be a pretentious prick when you run the worst offense in the league, man. Maybe you can't figure it out. You ever thought about that? Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the idiot. Hey, maybe go restart your router real quick because this is tough.
I'm gonna close Discord and put it.
Are you? I would just go restart your internet, man. All right. I'm going to let him cook, I guess. There's just going to be 2 versions of me on your screen. Oh, he might be back. There's a W on the screen, but is there a wonder in the call? Probably not. See? Told you. Let's see. The internet got anything going? I doubt it. There's nothing good happening ever. Apparently, I don't use Twitter ever. That's what I've learned. It's probably because I've stopped using Twitter because Twitter's kind of ass. It's almost like you let somebody who doesn't know what he's doing try to take over a social media company and it goes poorly. That's not surprising. Apparently Tyreek's going to play football tonight. Nobody cares about that, though. I am looking at currently some Twitch streaming stuff. True. That's ridiculous, dude. I don't like any of this. I'm just moving on. I don't really know what I'm supposed to talk about. I'm sitting here alone. I don't have any ideas. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, though. That's been part of it. Season 2 is back. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to cry and stuff. Is this thing on? Word. So we started we were still playing an Eros D&D game. The second one technically, where oh god, did his like entire house explode? I feel like it doesn't normally take this long for internet to come back.
Okay.
Oh,
hopefully.
I heard you for a minute.
Now it's saying Discord is not responding.
Love that for you.
Oh. Can't turn the camera on until it decides to
respond. Yeah. Can't do anything until it responds.
I feel like it's a combination between Discord and my internet.
Maybe. See, I don't know if it's Discord, though, because if it was, my Discord would have been fucking up, and it wasn't.
True.
Because it would have been a server-side thing, and we'd be on the same server side, so... I don't know.
Right.
Goofiness. I gotta see if I can find this thing. I heard about something insane. Where is... How do I look through all my bookmarks? I don't know how to use my browser. Apparently. It's fine. How do I do that? Oh, here we go.
Well, I may not be able to use my camera, but at least you can hear me.
I can, at least for now. And maybe it'll start working at some point.
Maybe. Yeah.
God damn it. What was it? Apparently I didn't save it. That's so upsetting. I thought I did. I'm hoping I like find it in a second and I'm just like dumb or blind. La 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 la. No? All right. What?
Cody cracks me up sometimes.
Why is that?
Because so he was on his way home from his job as a teacher, and
a lot of people.
He goes across railroad tracks, right?
A lot of people, depending on
you know the tracks that are right there to in that town that's just to the
yes,
it would be to the shit.
Probably the
east of us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 towns he can come through technically, but the closest one to us.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was a train, and this guy stopped like 200 yards from the tracks for the train.
Okay.
And he sent me a picture. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? He's like, I don't know. This dude's just stopped 200 yards before the train. Well, maybe he's got a fear of trains or something. So he took a picture and he sent it to me, and he captioned it. He says, how close are you to getting a girlfriend? Literally me. And it's just a picture of the truck 200 yards from the train.
Yes. I agree.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, so here's a fun thing. This wasn't the thing I wanted to talk about, but it was a thing that just popped up, so I'll bring it up. Well, they talked about it in this show. That's where I heard about the other thing, but we'll see when we get there. So NVIDIA has a thing called GeForce Now. It's a cloud gaming service, so you can play games like through the cloud and whatever. You wouldn't want to do that for anything multiplayer, but story-based games are probably fine. Unless it's something like Elden Ring where quick reactions are important. But the membership cost for GeForce Now is, I think it's going up. But they're also changing the thing where even at their highest subscription model, you are now limited to how many hours you can game for the price point. You are limited to 100 hours in a month because NVIDIA says, and I quote, 100 hours is enough. Bitch, I'll decide. Actually, I'm paying you. I will decide how much is enough.
Right.
Huh? Yeah. Here, we used to give you unlimited time for this price. Now we're going to raise the price and give you less time. Because for 94% of gamers, according to NVIDIA, it is enough. Sure. But that 6% that you're going to piss off with this are the ones you might want to care about, because they'll just tell all their friends to cancel GeForce Now and switch to anything else. Weirdos.
Doesn't seem like a very good idea on their part.
No. God damn it. Where were what the fuck was the thing there was something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll forget it next week, too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm so upset. I thought damn, I had the one time I have something to talk about and Wonder fucks it up.
Was it my fault?
Because I said so.
Oh, well, I guess everybody's got to have somebody to blame.
Right. Cooked them. Cooked them, ladies and gents. Cooked them.
Good thing I taste good.
I don't know about that.
Wink.
No wink. Yeah, I don't know. I
probably taste like caffeine and pretzels.
Better than back when I used to smell like caffeine and nicotine. Or taste like it. Though I kind of miss those days. I miss being able to run on only caffeine and nicotine. Life was much cheaper then, even with how expensive cigarettes were. Coffee and cigarettes could keep me going for days. Mm-hmm. And they literally did.
Yeah.
Wild.
Coffee sounds good right now, but I'm out of coffee.
How do you run out of coffee?
Because the coffee maker I have, for whatever reason, takes a shit ton of coffee to make a decent cup of coffee.
Maybe you need to buy better coffee.
No, no.
You're probably
I
using
honestly
Folgers, so you do need to buy better coffee.
no. I was using Dunkin'.
Okay,
For
that's
one bag
I
was
guess.
Dunkin', and there's another. The other bag was Starbucks, I think, some sort, like a vanilla Starbucks. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like I don't. It's like it boils too fast. Like it works too good. Since too much water at one time doesn't give it a chance to soak through.
What? Football's a weird sport, man. Superstitions are weird.
Right?
I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
I
uh,
mean, yeah.
Syracuse head coach Fran Brown shares the ritual where he doesn't shower after a loss because he doesn't deserve soap.
I don't know if I
Football.
yeah. Men.
Oh God, dude.
Some people's children are strange.
Ridiculous.
I don't know. Hopefully, all the hunting stuff will be kind of somewhat coming to an end. I
Wait,
mean, I'll still have to go here and there
what's coming to an end? Sorry.
hunting
Oh yeah.
as far as big game goes. I just have a deer, and my
Because now
girlfriend's got a
Cody's
deer
elk
tag.
is done, right?
This upcoming weekend is the last
Yeah.
weekend. They're gonna
Done
go
for
up there
you
on
because
their
you're not
own.
going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gotta go and help my girlfriend maybe really get a deer. Um, but hopefully after that weekend, I'll have more time at home so I can actually, play a video game.
Hey man,
Today's
you
the
could have
first
had
day
time at home.
spend. Yeah, but today's the first day I've got to spend at home in a long time. As far as just hanging out and did a little bit of laundry and watched a full season of Yellowstone, and yeah, it was kind of nice. And then also it's kind of nice that I only had you know, only have a 3-day work week this week, and because it's my Phoenix Friday.
Yeah.
But I'll head up to my girlfriend after our darts. Where are we at, by the way? Let me look here.
I think we're back on our home turf, unfortunately.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Finally. Seems like we haven't had one of those for a long time.
Because we haven't. It's been pretty great. I don't come home smelling like a cigarette.
Fucking true.
Yeah, we haven't
We've had
played.
2 pool games there, and it's just rough.
We haven't played there since the 10th of October.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
But we're back there and then aren't there for 2 weeks, and then we're back there, and then we aren't there, and then we're back there, and then we're off for 2 weeks, and then we're not there, and then we're there for 3 straight. Luckily, we only have to go to the weird place with the multiple things 2 more times.
Uh-huh.
At least I think. Yeah, just 2 more.
Yeah, just twice, yeah.
Thankfully. I do not like that place. It wouldn't be that bad if they would, I don't know, have real tape and move their boards to somewhere better. Though the second board at the bar we were at last week fucked me up. I did not like that board as much either. I don't know if it was just because we hadn't thrown for a couple weeks and that was the problem or what, but I couldn't figure out how to throw a dart.
I mean, I started off rough, but I figured it out.
I never figured it out.
you had an opportunity to go for it. You just can't go 4-0. It's just against your.
And I'm
your
still going to finish as one of the
rules.
5 best art players in the league. It's fine. Dude,
Yeah.
it's basically a guarantee at this point that I'm winning most improved again.
Right?
If they do awards.
But the problem is it's a new.
Right, like I said, if they do awards.
So they probably won't do an award for that, I'm guessing.
That's really dumb if they don't.
Maybe I'm wrong. I
hope you are, but.
I hope I'm wrong. But
they probably won't do anything for it, if we're honest.
Right. Well, no, I know they're going to do, like, awards and stuff, but it's just going to be the generic, like, oh, hat trick, or this person got 3 in a bed, or, you know.
But
it's going to be that stuff with pins, and then I guess there's a Best Picture award, I guess.
Picture?
Yes. So we're supposed to send in. We're supposed to be taking pictures while we're playing, and then send it to the president's phone, and then they're gonna pick like the best picture at the end of the year or whatever, and give an award for that. I guess I don't fucking know. I really don't give a shit. So if you want to take pictures, that's fine. But I could care less. Unless they're like, oh, it's gonna be $50 to whoever has the best picture, then I might take it seriously. But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah. That's true. I'm just scrolling Twitter. Some guy's like, being a creator's funny. I cannot wait for this day. But he's like, you spend months working on videos and years working on your channel. Eventually, the views and followers will start coming in, and some idiot will say you got lucky. Which is totally true.
Yeah.
They'll just say it's luck. It's like, bro, I started this shit, a decade ago. I didn't get lucky as shit.
Literally worked my ass off for this. Where I'm at now.
Right? I worked my ass off to get to where I am now. And you know what I keep saying? Damn, it still ain't good enough. And then I keep working. Because if you have any other sort of mindset, you're not going to make it at anything you want to do. If you do damn, I put all this work in and it ain't working, I guess I'll give up, then you didn't deserve to get
it. Right?
If you have give up in you, you didn't deserve to get it. And you can always have your moment of like, you can have your day of being down in the dumps because you ain't get it. But like, shit, people are dumb. What is happening?
Yeah.
I could see like a hair on my hat. It was weird. I thought it was a spider for a second.
I figured my shit was acting up again because
oh no,
it keeps popping up with it's not responding, but my connection's fine. It's just the app itself is just being weird.
Love that. Love that for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Come to think of it, it's about time for that damn water cooler in my PC to. I keep waiting for it to dry up.
I mean, it's not going to happen that quick, I don't think. And you'll hear it. You'll know.
I know.
So.
Yeah. Like every once in a while.
Well, that and you'll notice temperature-wise that like,
Right. Yeah.
Luckily, that's not a huge problem.
Right.
It happens. You spend $100. You chill.
Just.
Yeah. No, you like, might want to just. I'll just send you a couple options. Maybe just buy one. Just have it. That way, the day it fucks up, I can just come over and fix it the same day.
Right. I might do that, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid again.
Oh yeah.
On fumes again.
You're always running on fumes because you're a dumb Dugan.
Yeah. Yeah. The things I do to be alone. But anyway, yeah. Every once in a while, after I've had it shut off for a really long time. When I first turn it on, you'll kind of hear a little bit of gurgling.
Yeah.
Usually, but
yeah. Yep.
Installation at 83%.
Nice. It's getting close. It's getting close.
I just hope it doesn't have an error again, and I have
swear
to do
to
it
fuck,
again.
dude, if the Dolphins somehow manage to win tonight, I'm killing myself.
Who do they play again?
The Rams. And I talked so much shit about the Dolphins and them being super unserious. If they somehow beat Matthew Stafford, I might just call it a life.
I'm calling it now. Tyreek Hill's going to have the game of his life.
Probably not.
And single-handedly
Tyreek sucks, dude. I love it. I love it.
That's why he's going to have the game of his life.
No, it's
not hard to have the game of his life.
He's washed. It is hard to have the game of his life. You know what his season high in yards is? Technically, it's the week 1, 130. He has not gone. Last week, he had 80. That's his second highest number. He's had a game of single-digit receiving yards this year.
Huh.
He does not have 500 receiving yards yet.
I'm pretty sure that guy's retired, just not retired.
He's hung it up mentally.
Oh. He just doesn't care anymore. Plus, I don't think he likes Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, bro, he doesn't like Aaron. You know who sucks?
He hates Aaron, so he's going to stop.
You know who sucks? Aaron Rodgers. Ooh,
yep.
Did you see the thing? Jamar Chase finally passed Justin Jefferson in receiving yards. He only needed an entire extra game to do it. Jamar's played 10. JJ's only played 9.
He put up some good fantasy points for me.
Oh, this week was nice, yeah.
Let me tell you. Points.
The NFL's receiving yards leaders.
He won my league for me.
So yeah, Jamar Chase has him slightly right. Well, I say slightly. That can't be the correct numbers. They must not be tracking Justin's yet, I don't think. Because he only needed 170 going into the game, and he had more than 20 receiving yards. So, but yeah, right. Justin Jefferson is still second in the league, while everyone else in the top 5 has played one more game than Justin Jefferson. Because Justin Jefferson is just the best at what he does. And yet some people still come out here and try to say it's Jamar. Well, he's better at the big play. It's like, who has the longest career touchdown between the two of them? Because I know. And I think one of them has had a way worse quarterback situation in his life. One of them doesn't have Joe Burrow. Though that's about to change. We're getting better Burrow. I get to be delusional. J.J. McCarthy will be the best quarterback in football. You cannot prove me wrong.
Not yet, anyway.
That's all I need. Technicalities.
Time will tell.
Vikings winning the Super Bowl next year. You heard it here first.
They could win it this year.
They could. If Sam Darnold plays like he has the last 2 games, though, they can't.
Right. Yeah, true.
True.
I still hope for Bills.
I am too Call of Duty brained. My God. Piccadilly is trending on Twitter, and I'm like, why is a map from the original Modern Warfare 2019 trending? It's not. I also forgot that's a real place.
Did you play the campaign for the new Call of Duty?
Yeah. I've technically beat it. So if you start watching those videos by the end of the week, you'll have seen it all, because the finish of the campaign is the next couple weeks. Or you could play it. Either way.
Right. So I was just so basically what I do is I turn those videos on, I like it, and then I just kind of set it off to the side and listen to it. So I don't actually see what's going on because I want to play through
You might not even want to listen to it.
Some of it's like, well, that's going to be a spoiler alert.
So the later ones definitely are. Like
that's okay.
The newest couple, but hopefully you can start playing tonight and it won't matter. I think, let me check real quick. As of right now, I think it only took like 7 hours to beat, maybe.
Really?
I mean, COD campaigns aren't ever that long. Hold on.
True.
Let me look at a couple old campaigns. Did I put all of those into one playlist or no? I would hope I did, like when I did Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3. The Black Ops 3 campaign, I guess, took 11 hours, give or take.
Right.
I'm just going based on number of videos. Oh, no. It definitely did not, because I made those kind of short. Hold on. Because, like, that's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4. No, that one was only about 6. Give or take a little bit. You know what we need to play at some point now that you might be getting close to it again? Or getting close to being around. We got to finish Escape the Backrooms.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. That we do. I have no clue where we left off.
So, Black Ops 6 is about on pace with, like, other Call of Duties outside of last year's, because Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare 3, whatever last year's was, apparently was really short. I wouldn't know. I didn't watch.
Enjoying the zombies?
I have not played a lot of zombies in the last little while, but I definitely was. It was sick. There's been a lot of other stuff. I had to finish up the last Fortnite season because it was a Marvel season and I almost missed it. And now we're all playing Fortnite again because they did another OG, but this time instead of all the way back to like the OG map, it's just Chapter 2's map. So basically, like right after you got into it, like when it switched maps, your first big event and then the new map, it's that right now. So I've been playing a lot of that because fuck, half the people I know online, that's the map where I like met them and we started playing games together. So it's a little bit of nostalgia.
Fair enough.
So been doing a lot of Fortnite. That one's only lasting till the end of the month. So
yeah.
They do have a new zombies map already announced for I think December, which is pretty sick.
That's good. Are they going to come out with stuff like Prop Hunt and
I think so, yeah.
The party games and stuff? When's that coming? Do you know?
Prop Hunt might be this weekend, and I think they're also doing a gun game one for sure. I don't know about anything else though.
I kind of miss that stuff.
I do too. Those I feel like should be in the game from release. Prop Hunt maybe not, because that's a lot more difficult to implement, and I understand that.
Right, exactly.
But like gun games, sticks and stones, one in the chamber, those type of things.
All the good stuff that I miss. That's the.
I just want to be able to go farm clips, you know.
Exactly.
Get the kids crying. I'm back on the sniper. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're about ready to win the game, and like a half a second before time runs out, you get fucking tomahawked and set to 0.
Oh, yeah.
Stick some stones, man. I also heard that fucking tomahawks aren't always like one-shot kills in this game. Like you can get stuck with a tomahawk and it not kill you. I feel like that sucks, but
yeah.
Either way, should be something. Should be fun, hopefully. Yeah. I got to figure out if I'm going to try and do it keyboard and mouse or if I'm going to controller it.
But keyboard and mouse always the way. But all right. I think. You got anything else you want to say? Because I don't.
No. Pretty bland week. Sadly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it has been a pretty bland week, but that's okay. We'll be back next week with some more bland content. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.